it's a big day. It's the first of the tab meetings at Bundy on a Monday. They've been waiting 10 years for it. You know, it seemed to take forever to come along, but it's finally here. And I think most of the racegoers will be very pleased that it's here, and it should go ahead in leaps and bounds, you'd think.
It just has been non-stop. We started with relayed the track, we've removed light posts, new boxes, new kennels. Look, everything that had to be done has been done. I don't think we've left anything unturned.
Must be exciting, obviously, from a club level, but also as a participant to see tab racing come to Bundaberg.
Oh, look, absolutely. I mean, as I said, I've only been involved here for a couple of years, but there's people that have been here 9, 10, 15 years, and they've all been pushing for it from day dot. So to have it here is just fantastic.
Very rewarding day today to see the crowd here, the local participants, and after a couple of years of all the hard work that's gone involved, to make this day a great success.
How have the participants responded to tab racing coming to Bundy?
They're over the moon. You just look at the crowd. The last couple of weeks, the build-up since the Minister announced it, you know, it's just been so positive. I think it'll just keep going ahead and ahead. If you look at what happened at Capalaba, you know, that each week that keeps getting stronger and stronger, and I think we'll see the same here.
It's been a long time coming for a lot of people, and it's finally here and we're off and running.
Explain to me a little bit about the track and the community here at Bundaberg.
The track, I've been here about 14 years. A lot of those people have been here the same 14 years that I've known, still racing greyhounds today. A few have gone by the wayside with like low prize money and stuff, but they're all coming back into it. It is isolated area, Bundaberg. A lot of people don't travel, they sort of stay here and race. So, and it's just a boom for Bundaberg. We're going to get people back in. You can see people travelling today from all over the place, and it's just onwards and upwards from here.
RQ's strategic plan aimed to convert as much of its non-tab product to tab, and to have completed that now at Capalaba in December, and Bundy now here is great. Great for the local participants, great for the community. It takes part-time employment to full-time employment. It's taken the prize money from non-tab levels to now a little over $1,000 the minimum through to $1,500. Great step forward for the club. The Bundaberg Club has had its difficulties in recent times, but this brings about a real sense of unity, a real sense of purpose, a much better return on investment for the local participants. So there's a real drive, there's a sense of enthusiasm around the club now, which I think we'll see build over coming months. People that have been on the sidelines, out of greyhounds, are now suddenly ignited. They're here today talking about enlarging their kennels, getting behind the club, getting behind the sport. So a great time for Queensland racing.
I'm originally from Bundaberg. I started when I was 16, so 4 years ago. Did a mixture of the gallops here at Bundaberg and also the greyhounds. Called them for a bit in high school with Trevor. He took me under his wing, and it's great that I'm able to return back now and take up this position doing the Bundy Greyhounds every Monday.
Did you ever think that tab racing would come to Bundaberg?
To be honest, it was probably more of a hope and a dream rather than I ever thought it would probably be a reality. But yeah, you sort of pinch yourself here today with everything going on. It's fantastic that we'll be able to get a good crowd out here today for our first meeting here in Bundaberg.
For those sitting at home watching, how would you describe the Bundaberg track? What are some of the idiosyncrasies to it?
Well, it's obviously a grass circuit, one of only very few grass circuits remaining in Australia. Probably one thing that the greyhounds have to handle when they come here is the grass track. It's quite a spacious track. You generally get your turn to make ground if you're good enough. But it's just it really is a fair track. You can really win from anywhere, and that's really fantastic for the Bundaberg Greyhound Club.
We love this track. I love the grass track. It's gentle on the dogs and it's lovely to look at.
And what about the Bundaberg community? It seems to be a real tight-knit little community up here.
It is a tight-knit community. We've had some troubles, mainly with our local council, and I'm hoping that now that we've gone TAB, our local council will back us and start getting behind us and letting the track go ahead.
Obviously, when tab racing is always the goal, did you ever think that it would happen here?
Well, we all had our fingers crossed, and I've seen a number of presidents prior put a lot of hard work into it, and I think that their work over the last 10-15 years has really made way for today.
From the trainer's perspective, why was it so important to get tab racing to Bundy?
Tab racing, just to get the dogs. You know, it is expensive to buy dogs, and it's hard to train and get dogs here and race on $500 or even less back in the day. So to get better quality dogs, we needed the owners to see them on TV. They can back them on the Sky Channel, on the TAB as well, and they're just going to bring a better class of dog to the area. This is sort of a gem in the middle of Queensland with racing greyhounds. The best track is like the old Richmond track, this grass track here, and it's one of the last good grass racetracks in Australia, I believe.
What are some of the key changes you've seen over the last 15 years?
There's been a lot of ups and downs because of the board. They give you some prize money, they take it away, they give you race dates, they take race dates off you. There wasn't a lot of consistency there. Now they've given us TAB, there's consistency, you can plan ahead, you can invest in the industry, and there's a lot of confidence for everyone here now.
It really seems that the board, now that Racing Queensland they know what they're doing, they're really behind the industry, and everything just seems full steam ahead in the Sunshine State.
That's what it seems like. You just had to take the right group of people to get in the board level to give us this opportunity. Rockhampton were given the opportunity, they're booming, and we've got the opportunity now, and why can't we succeed like the rest? If
you could sum up as a participant what this means to you, what would you say?
This is what we've been working for 15 years. It's as simple as that. And it's come to fruition, and yeah, it's a bit emotional, but yeah, it's great. That's what we live for.